I was in bed. That was it. Nah, I was already up.
You surprised?
I mean, I didn't really think about it. I've never really set my career on individual goals. I wasn't waiting or anything. You know, I put together some solid games this week, so it was pretty cool to get that text.
Is it fun to come off the bench knowing that guys are relying on you to heat things up in a hurry? Is it exciting?
It's exciting now because you're winning. You know, I've been on teams where you've always had to play catch-up. You always try to go get leads, and, you know, that's not necessarily exciting, but it's been fun this year just based on the team that we have and the expectation level that we all have of each other and what we bring to the table as individual players for the success of the team. So it's been fun so far.
So was getting down on Saturday night, I mean, even though you've been in that position before, did it feel different than maybe getting down in past years?
No, it didn't. When you're in the heat of the game, you're just trying to win the basketball game, do whatever you can to win the game. So I think we had picked it up on the defensive and offensive end, and through the course of that, I was able to draw fouls and make shots.
At any point, did you wonder if you'd get back to this position in your career?
Absolutely. You know, when you're sitting there and you have a cast on and wheelchair and crutches and can't lift your leg up, you can't ride a bike, you can't run, you can't jog. You know, obviously there's going to be some doubt there, but it's 2 years later. It's great to see some fruits of the labor to feel myself back to 100%, being back healthy and having some success with that.
What got you through those doubts?
Just continued to work. I had a lot of confidence in just talking to other guys who had been through the same injury and seeing them play well at a high level again. And, you know, Kyle was one of those people. You know, he went through it in college, and to see him to get back, and then I was day-to-day, every day with Rondo as well. Just seeing other guys have success with it, you know, and just having confidence that you'll do everything necessary to get back on the court.
The ability to draw fouls, you know, get guys in the air on your pump fakes and shot release, is that something that a pro can kind of hone over time, or is this just something you either have it or you don't?
It's probably just how either you have it or you don't. It's just how you wired up to play. I've always depended on contact for my game. I've always been a high free throw shooter over the course of the years in my career, and that's been one of the ways that I've been able to get easy points. And I think that was one of the things that I kind of got from watching Allen Iverson over the years. You know, a lot of his points came from free throw shooting and just seeking out that contact from other guys.
And when you're the kind of guy that can get the defender off his feet, then on the flip side, when you're on the defensive end, because you've seen it so many times on the other end, do you almost become more disciplined knowing that you can't commit the errors that guys are making on you on the other end?
Yeah, I pay attention to my hands more so than anything because I know that I do it to other guys. You know, so when I run out on three-point shooters, I'm always aware of where my hands are and just giving those guys space.
Obviously, you're on a bit of a roll. The team is too. How do you sustain it? I mean, the goal is to sustain it. But
just continue to play, do the things that's gotten you here this far, and you know, don't really change course. I think that's really important for this basketball team. We're young. We're very confident in the group that we have, and when we come in these games, we expect to win. And I think that's been one of the major parts for us. So just to continue to do what we've been doing.
11-2 with some of the teams you guys have taken down. Does that maybe exceed your expectations in any way? Or?
No, not at all. This is the NBA. Anybody can beat anybody. You know, everybody's professionals, everybody's pros, and you know, you're going to expect guys to come in and play at a high level. So you know, the season's just getting going. It's just starting to get good now. So you know, if this is the roof for us, then we're in trouble. I think we have a lot more things that we should accomplish and other teams that we need to beat in order for us to be taken serious in this league.
What was it like on Saturday night in Cleveland to hear the fans, the Raptors fans?
That was cool. It was cool. From what I understand, it's not very far to travel, and they traveled very well, and it gave us some extra motivation. You know, when we were making big shots and coming back, and to have a crowd kind of cheering for us on the road, that's a new experience for me, but it was definitely exciting.
What's the ACC been like at home compared to maybe what you were playing in Atlanta?
It's been by far it's been the best crowd that I've played in front of, as far as home games have gone in a very long time. This fan base is very excited about the culture that we've been building here in Toronto, and they've been showing it. You know, so as players, we appreciate it, and we come out and give them our best every night.
What's it like, that culture that you're building, just in the locker room, on the floor? You've mentioned how well everyone's getting along.
It's fun. It's fun. It makes it so much easier to come to work. You know, and like I said, winning cures all. When you're winning, it's easy for everybody to get along. But on top of that, when we win, we still have very serious conversations about how we can get better. Guys hang out a lot off the court on this group, just talking about things that we can do to turn that page, to go to that next step and get to that next level. So it's just been fun. It's been important for us all to be on the same page. And like I said, the culture has been building, and it's been a positive experience.
And how do you think it's been for you to come in here and learn Dwayne's system and just how he's been using you?
It's good. I think we're still learning on the fly. I think we're starting to get a good idea of how we want to play and what groups that guys mold the best in, and how everybody can be successful and bring everything that they can to the table night in and night out. So I think so far we've been doing a great job with that.
Thank you.
I think after the Miami loss, I think you tweeted something along the lines of you knew that when this team kind of came together and hit their stride, they could be scary. You guys were only 2-1 at that point and hadn't really particularly been playing well. What did you see in those 3 games that made you realize this was possible?
You can just you can get a pulse of it, just how guys feel after games. You know, when you lose, I've been on teams when you lose, it's like, okay, I have no idea when we're going to win again. And then I've been on teams when you lose and you say, okay, that's just a loss and I'm ready to play the next game, and guys getting prepared to go. And I kind of got that feeling from the guys that this was a game that we felt like we should have won in Miami. We didn't play our best basketball, and we didn't hang our heads, you know. So just getting that vibe from the guys gave me the confidence to know that we had so much more better basketball to play.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.